Hi, this is Seth David from the world-famous Nerd Enterprises Incorporated, bringing to you another special screencast. This time we're talking about using Evernote for bookmarks. Knowledge is power. Make an impact by learning more. Call me right now at 866-945-8070 for information about private trainings, where I can show you how to get more organized with your business using the software that's out there that makes it possible and even easy to do. As always, we record the live session so you can review it as often as you like afterwards. Okay, so we're looking at Evernote here, and we have got a list of bookmarks up that I have saved. So this, first of all, gives you an idea of how to begin to structure it. And I do it in the tags, because I might want to have bookmarks stored in different notebooks, because they might fit in different notebooks for different purposes. That's the beauty of Evernote, is I can cross-index things very differently in terms of how I want to look for them later. So I don't necessarily want to just create one notebook for bookmarks. You could do it that way, but I prefer to have my bookmarks spread out into sort of logical categories in terms of the notebooks, but then use the tags rather, to describe the type of bookmark. So for example, as you can see, I've got, of course, the general bookmark category here, and this is everything that's just tagged with bookmarks. And then within that, I've got categories for bookmarks that I want to keep track of in terms of things like, for example, productivity. So here are websites I bookmarked in terms of productivity: Google Apps, Cloud Spreecast, Central Desktop is a great organizational software. And these are things that I have bookmarked because I want to go back later when I have time and research them and see how I might be able to use them for my business, and for that matter, how you might be able to use them for yours, so that I might do a screencast at some point in the future based on one of these. So how do we create them? It's very easy, and that's why this is going to be a very short video. It's going to fall into the category of what I call my 2-minute video tips. So I'm going to minimize this screen for a second, and here I've got my browser open, and let's just say that you wanted to bookmark my website. Now again, as I mentioned in the blog post, of course I can just add it to the bookmarks using Firefox or Chrome or whichever browser you might use, but the point here is that I have some more flexibility in terms of the information that I track about this website. And look how easy this is. I'm here in Evernote. I create a new note. I click New Note, and I can double-click that new note to pop it out so that it's on its own. And then I come back over to the website here that I want to bookmark, and I drag here where the favicon would appear, or favicon, I'm not sure how people pronounce that. And I can click right here and just drag it over to the note. And Evernote will pull the title from the title tag of that web page. And once I click in the title of the note itself, it will grab that same text and put it in here. So really, really nice and easy. And then over here, I can put notes till the cows come home about, what this website is, why I want to bookmark it. I can't do all that here. You can put in some amount of descriptive text in a bookmark in Firefox, but not nearly the freedom and flexibility that you have like you do in a note. If I go to properties on this, I can put in a description here, but I have this small little window to work with. So for things that I access very frequently, like daily, then of course I use the browser's bookmarks. But especially for things that I would put more under the heading of research, things I want to get back to later on that I'm not necessarily going to look at every single day, then I don't want to clutter up these bookmarks with those kind of bookmarks. I'd rather put those in Evernote, and I can tag them, as I said, with, you might think of my website as a productivity site. I'm hoping you do. And then, of course, I would tag it with the bookmarks tag itself, because they are separate. And the tendency, by the way, might be to think that because it's tagged with a sub-tag of bookmarks, that it would show up in bookmarks when you look at it that way. And I expected that, but it turns out it doesn't work that way. And maybe Evernote will fix that in a future release. It seems to me that if I have a note in a sub-tag of a parent tag, it should show up when I'm just looking at that parent tag. But like I said, I played with it, and it does not work that way. And that's about as simple as it gets. And I'll just to kind of give you one more example. I know that when I access Facebook, I haven't always been in love with Facebook's navigation. And so this is a perfect example of where I might want to create a note, and I'll call a note in bookmarks. So I'll create a new note, and let's call it Nerds Facebook Properties. Right, these are the places I go on Facebook. Of course, there's my main homepage for my personal profile. So let me do that first. And I just click and drag that. And I don't know how Facebook's title tags work, but obviously I don't like this much, but I'll leave it there for now. I'm not going to fix it in front of you in this video. But then if I go to my main navigation here, I have certain places I visit frequently, like my social network help group on Facebook. So I might want to drag that one over to the note. So there it is, Nerd Social Network Help. And then, of course, there's my page. There's the Nerd Enterprises Inc. page, my business page. And let me get the freestanding note up there for a minute so I can do this. And I can drag that down. And there it is. So that now, the next time I want to go browsing the web, I'd put this in bookmarks. I'd probably want to put this in social media. Right? And I'm not even sure if social media is a subtag of that. It is. It's right there. And so now it shows up, of course, there. And of course, the beauty of this is that it's all very searchable. So when I close this note, and I clear out my queue here, I go to All Notes, Nerd Social, or Nerd's Facebook, but I put Nerd Social and it finds it because it's finding keywords, just like Google does. Evernote has done a really nice job of search. So now if I want this, if I know, okay, this is what I want, I can click here, get my personal page up, click here to get the social network help group up, and then of course I can click here to get my business page up. And Firefox, as often is the case, is behaving strangely. So it looks like we got 2 out of 3. Let's try this again. Because it's not an Evernote thing, I can assure you it's a Firefox thing. Let me just take this to the home page, which of course is Nerd Enterprises Inc. And let's go back over here. We'll click here, click there, we'll click there. And now I've got my 3 pages up within Facebook, my 3 Facebook worlds that I like to live in. And that's just one example. Obviously, you can, I'm sure, think of your own examples of how you might use this now that you've seen me doing it. So by all means, post your comments, post your feedback. As always, I'd love to get your comments on the YouTube video or on the blog, wherever you feel most comfortable. Post a comment, let me know what you thought, let me know what ideas you have now that you've seen this. Let me know how I might have inspired you to use Evernote to keep track of your bookmarks on the World Wide Web. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you on the web. This has been a special presentation brought to you by Nerd Enterprises Incorporated on using Evernote for bookmarks. Once again, if you'd like help with private training on this or any other topic you've ever seen us cover, give me a call right now at 866-945-8070. Don't think about it. Don't delay. Call me now, and we'll get you set up on a schedule so that you can learn how to be more productive and help your business grow through increased efficiency and productivity. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you on the web.